Let's try this Fort Scott ammunition out for accuracy. I have shot some of these at the range and I was impressed with them. The recoil is less than these big 180s. This is a Ranger bonded. This is surplus law enforcement ammo that they probably have millions of rounds of. So I was able to pick this up for about 70 cents a round recently. RA40B. And that sure as heck looks like a PDX-1. Sure does. Also called the Copper Talon. I've seen these mushroomed out and they are kind of sharp like the old Black Talons, but not quite as prominent in the sharpness of the peel back pedals. Some people call them the Copper Talon. I think that's a PDX-1. Doesn't say on the box, but RA40B. FBI overrun. FBI was running these 180s and a lot of law enforcement agencies, and then I think they went to the 165, and of course now they're using 9mm. Everybody's using 9mm now. The 40 is getting phased out pretty much. There might be some agencies still using it, but its time will come and everybody will use the 9 more than likely. But I got a good deal on those Ranger bonded nickel cases. Those are real thumpers. A little over 1,000 feet per second. I've chronographed these, 1,030 out of my SIG P226, the 4.5-inch barrel. But let's try some of this. Fort Scott. Interesting ogive on these. It looks like the old Webley bullet. Flat met plate. These feed really good. Starline brass. They really weren't that expensive. About $1 a piece. So let's try this through my 226. I'm just shooting off the hood of my truck here, so I'm not really on a bench. But I'll do the best I can. According to my rangefinder, we're right at 25 yards. Most of your defensive shootings are going to happen between 10 and 21 feet, and they're going to happen at night. Almost always at night. That's when everybody's stupid, at night. Drugged up or whatever. But we'll try it at 25 yards. I always use 25 yards as just a basis of distance that I sight in most of my handguns at. So let's see what this will do. I'm just going to set this here for now. And then we'll go down and take a look at it. I'm just testing the ammo. I'm not testing my shooting skills. That's why I'm resting it. I'm just looking for consistency. These rounds tumble. They're designed to tumble. And I've watched gelatin tests with them, and they seem to be somewhat sporadic in nature, as they will tumble, straighten out, and then tumble. But they do leave some huge cavitation, and these are definitely penetrators. Definitely a penetrator. They don't kick very much less than the 180s. I'm not seeing any muzzle flash either. Of course, it's daylight. Go down and take a look. I don't want to burn up too many of these. The Fort Scott. Starting to like these. These have a tendency to group pretty tight. Much better than these 180s. Let's go down and take a look. This beautiful Pacific Northwest. Shot some tracers earlier. This is good weather to shoot tracers in. A lot of rain. I'll say that'll do just fine for defensive purposes. It's just shooting to point of aim. I would suspect if I had this on a real rest, sitting down, shooting off a bench, out of that 226, I could get these to group an inch. No problem. So I'm going to give the Fort Scott 2 thumbs up for accuracy.